Hello, so this is day 21. Let's just start. Is emotional pain necessary for growth? I forgot the timer. Wait. I forgot the timer. Okay, so the question is emotional pain necessary for growth? Definitely. Definitely, we have to have suffering or emotional pain, as you said, for growth. I remember this quote from Little Miss Sunshine at the last few scenes where I forgot the name of the character, but when Dwayne was saying that I wish I could just skip high school and just live on with that and blah blah blah. Forgot the name of the character, but he says that high school is the golden years of your life, because think of the suffering you'll have, and without it you will be nothing. Because when you're happy, you don't get good with it, but when you're suffering or with all the emotional pain, you'll grow with it or seek for greatness. So yes, suffering is essential for growth. Next, does understanding psychology make life easier or harder? Well, as a psychology student, my life is not easier. I'm kidding, but I think it's important to understand psychology, even if you're not a student or not, but just as human beings. I don't want to say it's harder or easier. There's nothing in between those, but it's important to also understand psychology, because we humans are driven by our emotions, and we exist with our minds, or just act with our minds. So understanding a bit from your biology and physical being or emotional being is a great way to understand yourself, the society around us, or just simple concepts around it, because after all, we're just human beings seeking for connections and driven by our emotions. Okay. Next. Can too many options reduce satisfaction? As someone who is multi-passionate, I don't think it can reduce satisfaction, but I think it brings more excitement, or you'll learn how to prioritize or pick properly, because as you know, there's a lot of beauty in our lifetime, and just having this one particular thing on you is kind of a feeling that you're missing out. I mean, I am not saying that you should not stick to one. I mean, it's good if you prefer that, but I don't think that it can reduce satisfaction when you have too many options, as you can also learn a lot from yourself if you decide on choosing one thing or another, or just know how to prioritize with things. So I think that's it. So in terms of my answers today, I also think I'm not satisfied with it. But for the second question, I think it's not enough, and I didn't articulate my thoughts enough. The question, does understanding psychology make life easier or harder? But I think I forgot my answer. But yeah, I think we'll end it with that. So since this is the last day of the challenge, but as I have mentioned, from the creator that I followed, I think I will also be continuing this, but maybe I would limit myself with 2 questions and add a bit more time for my answering, and properly think of it like for 10 seconds or whatnot. But I think I will be answering for 2 minutes, then I will be having 2 questions a day for now. So I'll probably generate more questions for the next challenge. So yeah, bye.